For all the latest updates, subscribe to Newsline.
Many people who have been traveling to Brazil in the 14-day period prior to when they seek admittance to the US cannot come to the United States of America. The US President Donald Trump suspended travel from Brazil, which emerged as a major new hotspot in the COVID-19 pandemic. US President Donald Trump stated that he finished taking hydroxychloroquine to protect himself from COVID-19. Trump took the drug despite warnings from his own government and health authorities, noting it should be used for COVID-19 only in a hospital or for medical research. The US president has pushed the drug as a potential cure for COVID-19. As the economy faces a global recession with millions of people out of work, US President Donald Trump is increasingly talking for a future recovery that probably won't materialize until the US presidential elections in November. The US president has asked voters to look past the pain being felt across the nation and give him another 4-year term on the promise of an economic comeback in 2021. China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi accused the US of spreading conspiracies and lies about COVID-19 amid growing tensions between the two nations. The Chinese diplomat said that the United States has been infected by a political virus which compels a few politicians to attack China. He urged the US to stop wasting time and precious lives in its response to the COVID-19 outbreak. Tensions between China and USA have escalated ever since the virus started spreading. The trial of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on corruption charges has opened up in Jerusalem days after he began a new term in office. Netanyahu is the first standing leader to face trial in the country's history. He denied accusations of bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. Austria's President Alexander Van der Bellen has apologized after he broke the curfew rules during the country's lockdown. He stayed at a restaurant in the capital, Vienna, beyond closing time mandated under the country's lockdown measures. Van der Bellen said he had lost track of the time while speaking with friends at an Italian restaurant in the heart of the city. A famous site near Naples, Italy is the first of the country's architectural sites to reopen following the COVID-19 lockdown. The park is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. It has traces of human occupation dating back to prehistoric times. The Vatican Museum is also preparing to reopen for visitors from June 1st, but advance booking will be obligatory. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson defended the actions of his chief advisor Dominic Cummings, who has faced growing calls from opposition leaders to resign for allegedly breaching national COVID-19 lockdown regulations. Johnson addressed a news conference amid growing pressure to remove Cummings, who has defended his decision to drive 250 miles from London to his parents' home in Durham in northeast England with his wife and son. The French government allowed churches, mosques and synagogues to reopen after 2 months of the COVID-19 lockdown. Churches have held their first Sunday services in more than 2 months after the government bowed to a ruling that churches, mosques and synagogues should be reopened nearly 2 weeks into the relaxation of its shutdown.